Hey, my trusted furries and family. So it is day 22. And when I say it feels like November is just flying by, we literally have, 8 more days after this before it is Christmas. And then before you know it, we're going to be singing Happy New Year going into a brand new year. So today's challenge is, what are you willing to let go of to step out of your comfort zone? Yes. What are you willing to let go of to step out of your comfort zone? Shoot. You see what I'm doing right here? This is me stepping up out of my comfort zone. I always wanted to get on camera, but I never would have thought that I could. Not only do I get on camera, but I have allowed y'all in my life of telling y'all different things. Being vulnerable, transparent, open. Shoot, I'm opening myself up to people having a chance to judge me, criticize me. Anytime you are telling people about your life and the things that you've gone through, you're giving a person a chance to say whatever it is that they want to say about you. So this is me stepping out of my comfort zone. And I've been thinking of stepping up out of my comfort zone a little bit more. Now, I'm not willing to, excuse me, not that I'm not willing, but I'm not ready to disclose that yet. But what are you willing to do to step up out of your comfort zone? Because we all know that there is no growth staying inside of it. I know you're automatically in your head thoughts of, what if it doesn't work? But what if it does work? We really got to stop talking ourselves up out of things before it even happens. Like, before we even start a thing, just the thought of something, we automatically go into, oh, that's not going to work, or have all of these what ifs that might not even come about. So it's like we already setting ourselves up to fail before we even start the thing. We don't even know if we're going to fail, but we already setting ourselves up to fail. Why is that? Why do we automatically do that? Why isn't it never like, you know what, this could work. This is going to work. How am I going to make this work? So that is what we're going to be doing. Not only we're going to be stepping up out of our comfort zone, but instead of doing the pros and cons like so many of us do. Now, you know, if God put an idea in your head, he's not going to put an idea in your head if he didn't already know that you have the capabilities of pulling off that thing. Okay. So where it is, you automatically in your head like, Lord, how am I going to do this? Relying on him and his strength for him to get you through. So we're not going along with any cons. We're going to go along with the pros of, okay, this could very not the, you know what? Let me take that back, because you know what? Sometimes I even have to watch the things that I say, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. Not that this thing could work. This thing is going to work. God put this idea in my head for a specific reason, because he knows that I have what it takes to be able to bring it into fruition. That's why so many things have not happened today, because God has put things in people's head, ideas in people's he has put ideas in people's head, and they've been too afraid to go up out there. They're too afraid to step up out of their comfort zone, but there's no growth in your comfort zone. And let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just say that you start a thing and how you go about doing it, that doesn't work. It doesn't mean necessarily that the thing is not going to work, but maybe your strategy of how you're going to go about it is not the right strategy. Now you have the opportunity to be like, okay, that didn't work, but let's move on to what can work now. So there are a lot of pros when it comes to stepping up out of your comfort zone. You grow, your confidence builds. Since I've been getting on this camera, there was a time where, if you go back to my earlier videos, I'm like, I'm not really myself. I'm monotone, you know. I still be having my moments where it's like, shoot, I hope that what I wrote down, and I hope that it comes out the right way, and I hope that everybody can process it the way that God gave it to me and I processed it. But other than that, my confidence is building because it's like, I know I can do this. I'm graced for this. I know that I'm graced for this because every single time I'm like, Lord, are you sure this is what you want me to do? A situation comes up where somebody's saying, thank you, I appreciate this, I need to hear this at this time, or something is brought into my face where it's like I'm giving coaching. I'm always giving something. I always have something to say. And it's always like, ooh, I'm glad I came to you. I'm glad I said something to you. So I know this is the area that I'm supposed to be in. But I also know that this is not the area that I'm supposed to stay in. That God is taking me even further than what I'm doing right now. If y'all could see my phone and all the notes that I have taken down, and you think he's giving me all that just for me to sit on it? No. Is it scary stepping out? Yes, because you don't know how. But you know what? That is not our business. Our business is just to get to doing it. It's just taking that first step. The how, God is going to download that in you. If he gave it to you, he going to see you through it. Are we not made in his likeness? Are we not made in his image? God is a creator. Our Father is a creator. He made us to be creators too. Just look around you. If it wasn't for somebody stepping up out of their comfort zone, we wouldn't have the things that we have today. Glasses so I can see. This phone that I'm recording on. This Snuggie, this comfortable Snuggie that I have on. Okay? Because it's cold up in here. Raining outside, but that's besides the point. But I'm just saying, if it wasn't for people stepping up out of their comfort zone, we wouldn't have the things that we have today. So, no more standing in your own way, because that's exactly what it is. We can't be talking about, man, the devil nothing. We be standing in our own way. We be sitting up here cutting ourselves short. Now, you'll sit up here and go to somebody's job and you'll have great ideas that you want them to implement, but that's their purpose. Why don't you have those great ideas for yourself? Why don't you believe enough in yourself to be able to step up out of your comfort zone and do something different? Yeah, I know it's so easy to be like, you know what? This is what I've been doing. This is what I'm used to. This is what I know. But again, there's no fulfillment. There's no growth. Nothing. This is exactly the reason why a lot of people are not fulfilled in their lives, because they're not stepping out, because they're too afraid. And like I said, I'm not getting on y'all because that was me. But the only way to really truly get over fear is just to do it. If you're waiting for that fear to go away, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. Like, honestly, the only way to really truly get over that fear is just to get up out there and do it. A lot of the times, a lot of the things that we are afraid of, when we do it, we're like, I was afraid of that. It wasn't even all that bad. Like, what was I tripping off of? So, get up out your comfort zone, okay? I'm telling you, you will thank me later. All of these things is not only for my benefit, but it's for your benefit too. I'm trying to help you get to where it is that God has for you. So, anything that I'm saying to you, I'm doing it myself. So, I'm not telling you anything that I wouldn't do, anything that I have not done, anything that I'm not going to do. I love y'all, and I will be back tomorrow.